What's up? It is your guy, Mark my words. And I'm coming at you today, man. It was a story I heard, so I wanted to bring it to you and attach a little message to it, man. So there was this guy. It was many years ago, right? Well, I'm saying many years ago, 20 years ago, right? He had this pickup truck. He'd been driving this pickup truck 20, 25 years. You know how I go. Your uncle, he got that pickup truck he don't want to get rid of, right? But it always served him good. So, always served him good, always ran right, kept the regularly scheduled maintenance up on it. So, it did him well, right? It wasn't the shiniest and newest thing, but it was trustworthy and dependable, okay? So, one day, he just so happened to take a different way back from the salvage yard, right? He used to get old scraps and take them to the salvage yard. He takes a different way back. He sees sale signs and a couple shiny new pickup trucks, right? So he goes into the dealership and he talks to one of the salesmen, right? And they have a couple used trucks, you know, gently used. We're talking 2-3 years old, real shiny, real nice looking. And so he drove a couple of them. One of them was really, really nice. He liked it. Had all the shits and giggles, man. Sunroof, you know, satellite radio, all types of things, right? Nice leather. So he gets to talking to the guy and he says, man, you know, my pickup truck is trustworthy, it's dependable. You know what I mean? I never had to worry about losing it to anything. And the guy said, yeah, man, but this thing's shiny and new. This will do you much better than that. You know, you should try it out. You know, I'll give you a lot of money for a trade-in. So at first he was thinking, I don't want to trade it in, man, because I just don't know. So he goes home, prays about it a little bit, and something was just telling him, you know, to move forward, you got to get some new things in your life, right? You don't want to be that old man who's stuck in his ways and you never elevate. So he goes back, he gets the shiny new truck, he trades in his trusty and dependable truck, right? Now, we've all been there before. We've all been in that spot where we see something, we test drive it, it's beautiful, right? And we want to do it. So he does it. Lo and behold, about 6 to 9 months later, he starts having trouble with his new truck. He starts having all types of issues with his transmission, all types of issues under the hood that he couldn't see when he bought it, and the warranty had run out. So he's thinking because he built a rapport with this salesman that he can go back to the dealership and perhaps buy his old truck back, right? Maybe trade this one in, work out a deal, even if he lost a couple dollars, and get his old truck back. But when he went back, the salesman said, man, listen, you know, when we took your trusty, dependable pickup truck from you, we sold it a couple months later. We don't have it anymore. It's not available. It's not available anymore. You're stuck with this one. You're stuck with this one. The bank give you a loan. You got a loan for 72 months. You got to make payments and deal with the truck you signed up for. So obviously this guy was disheveled. He was depressed about it, but he had to deal with it. As time went on, he regretted making that move because he thought, man, if I just could have kept my trusty and dependable pickup truck, I wouldn't be in this predicament, right? Although it wasn't as new, although it wasn't as shiny, I wouldn't be in this predicament. So that got me to thinking, man, when I heard the story, because a lot of us men are in that situation, right? You're 40 years old, you're 50 years old, you might be 38. You've been with your wife 10, 15 years, bro, maybe 20 years, maybe 25. And you're seeing a lot of shiny new things out there. A lot of shiny new things. But bro, as we get older, right? It's not saying we get worse, but we do get wiser, right? We do get a little bit more worldly. We should be, you know, a little bit more educated than we were 5 years ago. We don't need the same things we needed when we were 20. When you're 20, you need certain things from a woman. You need her to be a little bit shiny. You need her to be a little bit newer, right? You need her to walk a certain way, dress a certain way, talk a certain way. But as you mature, bro, and as you become more refined, there's other things that keep you going with your woman. Whether she's trustworthy or not, whether she's dependable, whether you can count on her being there at your darkest hours, because in life, things get dark. Even millionaires go through dark periods, bro. So we get into these situations where we contemplate trading in our old model for a new model, right? And bro, I'm not here to tell you that you shouldn't elevate and you shouldn't move forward in life. The issue is that when you move forward with that new woman, when you move forward with a woman that you don't know as well as your past woman, you're rolling the dice, bro, because you're not able to gauge someone's level of trust or dependability over a short amount of time. Meaning, if you've only known her 6 months, how do you know if she's trustworthy? Anybody can play around for 6 months. Anybody can show you the side that you want to see for 6 months. How do you know she's going to be there for 6 years, for 16 years? We've seen men do this time and time again over history. They have children with this woman. Now they got a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, bro, and they realize she has a drug habit, or they realize she's not dependable. They realize she's not good with children. They realize her financial literacy is that of a child. And then when they go back and try to get their ex, the one they traded in for the new model, she's no longer available. She's no longer available because someone will see her as a shiny new thing. Even though you think she's old, someone will see her as a new thing because they haven't driven her before, bro. Somebody saw that pickup truck as a shiny new pickup truck, man. Somebody saw that pickup truck as something they can depend on and something that's trustworthy. You're always, if you're a man of value, bro, and you continue to elevate, educate, you continue to keep your health in the forefront of your priorities, bro, you're always going to have chances with younger women. You're always going to have chances with a better model. Bro, it comes with the territory. You understand? It comes with the territory. But what you have to understand is that trust, dependability, loyalty, small things, sense of humor, how she cares for your children, bro. Those things take you through your dark periods. They take you through your light periods. They take you through the long and boring times. So, bro, I'm here to tell you, I don't want you to stay stuck. If you're unhappy, I mean, if you're super unhappy and you're arguing with a woman every single day and things haven't been good for 10, 12, 6 years, then you got to do what you got to do. But that has nothing to do with another woman. That has nothing to do with another woman. You have to ask yourself, if this shiny new pickup truck was not on sale, would I be trading in my old model? If this new woman hadn't entered in my life, would I be contemplating leaving my now wife? Now, bro, it's very simple, it's yes or no. A lot of times we're contemplating leaving this woman that we're with because of another person, not because we're tired of them, not because we don't want to be with them. So obviously, bro, the younger woman has qualities that your woman does not embody. Of course she does. She's a different human being. Every human being is going to have qualities that another human being does not have, and vice versa. But bro, you really have to, if you're in this situation, because a lot of you guys would be in this situation, you have to write down the things that are important to you in life. Forget about the actual human beings that we're talking about. The things that are important to you in life. And if you have 70 to 80% of those with your now wife, bro, I think the other 20% you could probably fix. Now, bro, if she's cheating on you, if she's stealing your money, if she's not a good mom, but in that case, you should be contemplating leaving her anyway. It should have nothing to do with another woman, right? But bro, if she embodies most of the things that you have on your list, trading her in for another model, bro, you're rolling the dice. You're rolling the dice, fam. And boy, there's been many a person who wish they hadn't rolled the dice. You understand? We got to be mindful. We got to make sure we pay attention. And we got to make sure that before we talk about trading something in, bro, we assess whether we can repair the damage or not. Because you might get into a new situation and have to repair more damage than you would have had to with your old model. You understand? That's how I go. Now, you might be a guy like this in this situation, man. You might be a guy that needs to vent a little bit. I do Q&As from time to time on these videos, right? You might need some advice. If that is the case, email me at coachmark22@gmail.com. That is coachmark with a C, 22@gmail.com. You send your email in. I keep it anonymous, of course, but I make a video, give you some advice. What also helps is the other people in the comments give you advice. So that's a bunch of people giving you advice, including myself. All right? Now, if you are somebody that you need advice, but you also need a plan to get through your situation. Maybe you are that guy. Maybe you contemplate leaving your wife a ton of times and you just don't know where to go, right? You need some one-on-one attention. You need some one-on-one coaching on how to get through this situation because you keep finding yourself in this situation and you don't know where to go. If that is the case, bro, book a call with me. We'll get on the line. We'll discuss it. Now, we might not be able to establish a relationship. You might need a therapist, bro. You and your woman might need family counseling, okay? It might be some other issues in some other areas that you need some professional help. If that is the case, I can hook you up with some resources online or connect you with some resources in your area so that you can get to solving your issue. Go down, book a call with me, bro. We'll get on the line. We are here to get better, gentlemen. We are here to get better. We want to live fulfilling lives. Fulfilling lives. What that means is, yo, your life is fulfilled. Every day you wake up in a pretty good mood. You go to do something that you like to do. You help others, and you enjoy your life and your family, okay? So anything that can keep us in line with those things that we want to do, we just come on here and talk about them. That's it, all right? It's a safe space. So I appreciate you spending time with your boy, all right? Your time is valuable, and I appreciate the fact that you let me have some of it today. All right? It is your guy. Mark my words.